All right, Ian.
Pat.
We didn't talk about this new Evercade handheld when it was announced. I don't know if we missed the announcement of this or if it's just sort of floated by us. I don't know why we didn't.
Because these sorts of systems, to be frankly honest with you, come out all the time, especially in the handheld market. You see a lot of it. It could have easily passed us by in a way that we thought it might have been another, like, I don't know, like they made the portable Atari Flashback. They made the Genesis ones. It's
Fair
a portable
enough.
system playing retro games. So I can see why that would have skated by.
Okay, so but this one is a little more ambitious, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm not gonna be trashing this on the service because I actually think this isn't a horrible idea. So it's Evercade. It's a brand new handheld console with unique multi-game retro cartridges from leading games publishers and console platforms. So it connects to your TV via HDMI. It's a 4.3-inch screen. It's a decent sized screen for something like this. Decent. Cartridges, 8-bit and 16-bit games. So there's a trailer on here. There's a couple of different editions on here. This is going to cost $80 US with one cart. Premium is $100 with 3 carts. The carts are going to cost you $20 each. So connect to your TV via HDMI. Collectible elements, I guess I mean like trophies, achievements. No internet required. Yours to keep forever. Save your progress. Okay, celebrate the classics. So they already have a bunch of multi-carts announced here. If you want to go through them here.
Okay.
There's a list on the site here. So let's see. Where does the list begin? Cartridges. And there's several announced. They have the Atari Collection 1 and Atari Collection 2, the Data East Collection 1, the Interplay Collection. Okay, I want to see what titles are on that. Interplay Collection 2, the Mega Cats Studios Collection, Namco Museum 1 for Ian, Namco Museum 2 for Ian, and the Pico Interactive Collection, which is probably a bunch of stuff that they bought, stuff that they re-released before, like Iron Commando, Jim Power, the Immortal.
Because there's no system in this day and age that does not have something Pico Interactive on it.
Hey, he grinds. Eli from Pico. He's a grinder.
He rises. He's grinds.
Okay, so looking at the Interplay one, I'm just interested in the Interplay ones. You get like Claymates, Earthworm Jim, C2 or Clay Fighter 2. The Adventures of Rad Gravity, really? That's an Interplay one. The Brainies and Prehistoric Man on Interplay Volume 1. You get Earthworm Jim, Clay Fighter, Boogerman, Battle Chess, and more. So not all announced. Okay, so we'll just say about 6 or 7 games for $20 here. That's about what you're looking at here. And then for the Atari ones, we'll just say Atari Collection 1.
The Namco Collection 1 brings 11 games.
Okay.
So it seems like they tried to piece them out based on what you think. I mean, the value of them.
Value. Atari Collection 1 has 20 games. It's
interesting, but it's also it's the same packs that we've seen released on other systems. Data East has done collections. They have the plug and play. So these are good games, but it's nothing that we have yet to see. Although the Mega Cat Studios one, they do a lot of homebrew stuff for the NES.
They do newer stuff. Yeah.
So that actually looks like it's pretty interesting, and that's definitely one that is not. I don't believe they've done a multi-cart type thing yet.
Oh, wow.
So that's Log Jammers, Little Medusa, Coffee
Crisis, which is good.
Old Towers.
That's a great value. There's like 10 games on there at least. 3,
so
6.
that one does seem to be that's a pretty good deal.
The value, Ian, on that one's probably really good. Those are newer games. These are not just ports or not ports. They're not just re-releases there. A little disappointed, I'm not going to lie, about the Atari ones because they're not arcade games. They're just 7,800 and 2,600 games on there.
Like I said, this is stuff that's been hashed out before. Yeah, they could do new stuff with it.
Did you say hashtroids?
Hashed out. They could do new stuff, but they haven't yet. Now, these Evercade, the multi-game cartridge, the Namco collection.
What does the Namco one got here?
So, it's Galaxian, Pac-Man, Xevious, Mappy, Dig Dug, Star
Luster?
Oh, Star Luster, yes. Battle Cars, Metal Machines, Ribble Rabble, Quad Challenge, and Mappy Kids. So I would point out that these are the Famicom versions.
Oh. Okay.
Which...
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
I guess they're cheaper to get.
I guess. But
Or
yeah,
cheaper to port.
those look like the Famicom cartridges. They've even got the numbering on them.
Okay, then Collection 2 has Druaga, Galaga, Dig Dug, Warp Man. I don't think I ever played Warp Man. Burning Force, Pack Attack, Dragon Spirit, Splatterhouse 3, Splatterhouse 2. Well, that's interesting. At least Weapon Lord, which is probably the Super Nintendo version. I don't think that was an arcade game, Weapon Lord. And then Phelios. So that's actually a really interesting collection. That mishmash.
Second collection is very interesting. I like Burning Force a lot.
But the fact that you get Splatterhouse 2 and 3, which those weren't arcade games, right? That's just Genesis.
Yeah.
Weapon Lord, which is a Super Nintendo
they did a Genesis version of it as well.
Of Weapon Lord? Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe it's the Genesis version. And then you get Dragon Spirit, Phelios, which I never played, but Ian probably played a good shooter.
Phelios is great.
So that's actually really interesting mishmash of games or anything else. So here you go. But here's the thing. So, do people like using cartridges? Absolutely. The reason why I don't dismiss this on the server just because, if this is something that's portable, you don't have to worry about Wi-Fi on a plane or whatever. You can just have your little carts. And for games like this that are simple, $20 isn't a bad price for getting a collection of like 10, 12 games.
And the system itself is cheap. The system itself is supposed to be about, I believe it's supposed to be 80 US. Yep.
Said that before. So I guess at this point, it's just seeing how well made the console is once it comes out to really pass more judgment. I don't think this is unreasonable to ask $20 for these collections. You may not like them, but I don't think they're going too over the top here. So that brings the collection of games total that's available in the system to it's 115 games between the 9 carts they announced so far here. So okay, that's all I have to say about it right now. I don't think it's a terrible idea. The price is reasonable.
People love portables.
Yeah, portables to me, physical media with portable is different than a console, just because again, you're traveling around with it. If you want to, there's something about putting a portable cartridge in. I get it, and these are simple games. I'm just disappointed that there's not going to be arcade ports of some of these games. That I think they should get those on there.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing it. I just I don't know. I have a feeling, much like we didn't see this initially when it came out, I have a feeling that this has a significant chance to get lost in the shuffle.
Because of that?
Well, just because of, it's just another handheld that's out there. By the way, did you look through the Pico Interactive pack? It's a pretty interesting mishmash of games, too.
Oh, yeah, I went through them real quick. You're not listening to me? I went through them. Same again, though, real quick.
So, Brave Battle, Water Margin, Dork and Imp, Switchblade, Way of the Exploding Fist, Nightshade.
Okay, I didn't go through them.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you did, because I would have remembered that.
Nightshade's on there?
Nightshade's on there, but guess what else is on there? Will Harvey's The Immortal is also on there.
No, I did say that before. I said The Immortal, I said Dragon View, I said Iron Commando. I did say that before.
Well, then you missed.
I missed out on some.
Nightshade.
That's a weird mix too. Well, these are Way of the Exploding Fist, which that was like a pirate NES game, I believe. That's gonna be on there. Pico's buying anything they can get their hands on. None of these games make sense together as a collection. They're all entirely different.
Eli wakes up and says, "Rise and grind, baby. Time to get that bread."
8 Eyes? We love 8 Eyes. We do like 8 Eyes. Oh, the Immortal's not the NES one, it looks like. That looks like a PC version or something.
Probably Genesis.
Genesis one? I never played it. Dragon View. Power Punch 2. Okay, that's why I didn't go through the whole Power Pigs of the Dark Age. Rare Super Nintendo game.
All right.
Iron Commando, which didn't come out here. The Humans. These are some like uncommon Super Nintendo games. Okay. All right. And then Magic Girl, no description, and Top Racer. So okay. You get 20 Pico games of goodness in collection 1. All right, I think I want to try out that Pico collection. Not gonna lie, there.
Definition of an appetizer platter, right there.
Appetizer. That's a buffet.
You want the mozzarella sticks? No onion rings. No chicken fingers.
I was gonna
maybe
say
French fries.
That's a Bellagio buffet right there. It's breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Okay.
All right, moving on here.